Virginia, where the community is preparing to say goodbye to a historic venue. Goodman Auditorium was opened in 1917 and has been a place to promote the arts on the Iron Range for over 100 years, but its days are coming to a close. On May 20th, several local organizations, including Rockridge Schools, are coming together for a 4-piece symphony performance. The show will be the debut of this piece as it was specifically written as a tribute to the Iron Range. On June 6th, the auditorium will be decommissioned for good. We'll have ticket information at northernnewsnow.com. And next we head all across Minnesota, where in addition to fishing opener, there's a Mother's Day fishing challenge. With it being Mother's Day, all Minnesota moms can fish for free on May 13th and 14th. Those who want to participate in the challenge can join the Minnesota Moms Fishing Challenge Facebook group and post a picture of themselves with one of the fish they catch. Over 100 moms will then be selected for a prize from the Student Anglers Organization and the DNR. We'll have a link to the group on our website. And we wrap up in Hayward, where there is a meeting on Monday for high school girls interested in the Muskie Queen Scholarship Program. Interested candidates and their parents are invited to Anglers Bar and Grill from 6:30 to 7:30 to learn more about the program. The Muskie Queen Scholarship Program is designed to honor and recognize young women in the Hayward area who exhibit positive leadership and volunteerism traits. Students must be entering their sophomore, junior, or senior year to run. All candidates will receive between $200 and $1,200 in scholarships. We'll have more information at northernnewsnow.com. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.